Welcome back. An injury-ridden season for the North Dakota football team finally came to a close this past Saturday as the Fighting Hawks battled but ultimately lost their last game of 2017 to 19th-ranked Eastern Washington. To recap the game, talk about the outstanding Fighting Hawks seniors, and discuss the positives from this season, here's Alex Heinert with head coach Bubba Schweigert in Grand Forks.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, Bubba Schweigert, your team put up a good fight, a valiant effort against the number 19 team in the country on Saturday. Just came up a couple of plays short. Talk about, though, the fight that this team showed against the Eagles this past weekend.
Well, we thought we came out and played much better football in the second half, and that started really with the defense. We got off the field, didn't give up a whole lot of yards, and then offensively, we moved the football, especially later in the game when we were moving the ball, and turnover really killed some momentum when we'd have been inside the 5-yard line with an opportunity to score, but had a chance going down the stretch. So you always ask your team, be in a position to tie the game or win the game down the stretch, and we had that opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of the talk surrounding this one coming in, the suspension of Gage Guber. They had a redshirt freshman come in and played very well for the opening 30 minutes. Eric Berrier leading a couple of long drives. They take a 21-7 advantage. What was working for them offensively? What made it so tough to stop?
Well, it really was a lot of our tackling. Poor tackling really gave them a lot of extra yards, and that's hidden yardage in a game. And I thought we got off to a good start with a 3-and-out, and then he hurt us with his feet, and then the big run play that set up their last score was disappointing. And even there, we get him to 4th down and felt we had an opportunity to make a one-on-one play. But he's talented, and he's tough in the open field and very fast, and we figured he'd be very talented, as we watched his high school video, and knowing that they spread people out and can get him in space, that was going to be a challenge for us.
Berrier would score on the last play of the first half to make it 21-7. That was the last time, though, that they would find pay dirt. A great collective effort from your defense and your special teams to hold one of the best offenses in the Big Sky out of the end zone for 30 minutes.
It was, and then the blocked field goal, forcing field goals, and we get a block, and we're close on blocking another one in the game. And so that was a good thing. One thing that really helped them in the game, I thought their punter had an excellent day, and he kicked the ball very well, and that didn't give us great field position, and so that was a big key. But our special teams were solid on Saturday and helped us stay in the game.
Yeah, offensively things started to spark a bit in the second half. You mentioned the team moving the ball better. Keaton Suzzard had another good day. Stetson Carr had a big day, his first 100-yard day as the last day in a UND uniform. Talk about what those two seniors meant to that offensive performance this weekend.
Well, obviously Keaton, he's a very good player, and I thought he played very well again, and we had some uncharacteristic drops on Saturday that, his stats would have looked a lot better. And then when those guys, the receivers catch the ball, you get more in a rhythm because you're getting positive plays. But, he played well again, and Stetson, real solid day. Happy for him on the last day that he caught a lot of balls, and he's a guy that's been around a long time, and it's always good to see your seniors have a big day and get better throughout their career.
Yeah, in the end, again, Keaton catches a touchdown pass to make it 21-14. Much like the Sac State game, defense got to stop, you get the ball back. You mentioned the punting, they pinned you way back down in the 3-yard line, and it was just tough to get anything going from there. 21-14 the final. Obviously a senior day, tough day to end the season. What did you say to the guys in the locker room after the fact?
Well, it's always a tough day when you say goodbye to your seniors, and obviously we thanked them for all that they've done for our program, and they helped us make a lot of progress here. It doesn't seem like it on the surface after the season we had this year, and we talked to them about, hey, if we learn from this year and learn not just what we can do better on a football field, but learn what we can do better when we face adversity and those things in our lives, then it's worth it. You always want to learn and keep teaching. This game can be a great teacher.
Yeah, well, the UND 2017 season on the field now has come to an end, but the work certainly is not done. The work towards the future begins now. No time to rest for you and your staff.
Sure isn't, and we're excited about it. We're looking forward to the future, and we got a lot of things that we learned this year that we can use to help us keep building our football program.
Yeah, and this is a program that's been built on that day-by-day philosophy of just trying to improve every day, but also about learning from different experiences. If there's a piece from this season, again, a tough year, of course, with a lot of different things going on outside of your control, if there's a piece of that you'll take forward, what do you think it'll be?
Well, for us as a staff, we need to keep improving our roster so we can overcome the adversity of injuries, because they're part of the game. For the players and everybody else involved at the program, never take anything for granted. You just can't. You got to really be locked into that day-by-day philosophy and keep working to get better each and every day.
Yeah, well, 2018 is going to be coming before we know it. I know this is our last time to meet for a little while until signing day at least. But Bubba, on behalf of everybody here with our network, we thank you so much for your time. Always a pleasure covering your program. We look forward to doing it again in the future.
All right. Thank you very much for all that you do for us.
Of course, our pleasure. Bubba Schweigert. Kelly, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Next on the show, we send it up to North Dakota once again to see and hear some of the best sights and sounds from the Dakota Bowl over the weekend. You don't want to miss this, so stay right here on Midco Sports Tonight.